So let's see who will be winning this match. Here we go. GLHF to all the players. And we will take a look at the first round here. Aurel versus Skillet versus Wack versus Losso. I'm just gonna come Losso. I know that there's a Q, but I'm gonna Loss. Just come Loss. In the first round, it is Aurel who will be taking the lead. Skillet is just a little bit behind at third. Loss is at fourth at the moment. Wack challenging Aurel, taking over that first place as well. Skillet is slightly behind. He's getting way more speed than Wack and Aurel in that part of the map. Wack and Aurel though keeping strong at first and second. This is a very close round between these three players. Loss a little bit further behind. Wack and Aurel extending their lead over Skillet. Wack extending his lead over Aurel. Oh, and clips the wall straight into the left wall as well. And Wack is out of this round. And now it is Aurel who is holding strong at first. And he will take the first place here. And he will get 5 points because of it. Skillet will take second. Wack will take last after being first for the entirety of the round. But making a mistake nearing the ending. He drops down to last place. Only he is getting 1 point. So a kind of an awkward start for Wack here. But I'm sure he will get many first places after the first round. As he was the fastest in the qualification yesterday. So I'm expecting a lot from him. Loss is actually going up to second. Wack is dropping down to last place, actually fourth at the moment for Mysterious Monkey's Wack. Of course, Wack is more of a time attack player, and now it is Skillet who is dropping down. But Wack is more of a time attack player. But right now he's going up to first place after a great grass section. He was collecting a ton of speed, kind of losing a little bit of speed. Oh, no, not losing speed. He was just going for the correct angle here for that turn. And it is now Wack, as expected, in first. And he is looking to take 5 points in this round. Yes, he will, with a 58.748. Am I nervous? A little bit. A little bit. Not too much, though. Not too much. So Wack taking first place here. Getting up to 6 points now. He is 2 points behind Aurel, who is still at first with 8. Loss and Skillet both at 4 points at third and fourth. In the total rankings, of course, on your left you can see the match live widget. You see Aurel who's at first at the moment. I can also click on the names actually to spec them. That's great news for me. I wasn't aware of that. It is Wack now though in the lead. Skillet coming closer to Aurel. Where is Loss? Loss has been dropping down a lot. Skillet with a ton of speed, clipping the pole and dropping down. And now it is Aurel fighting with Wack. Well, it's not really a fight, is it? Wack is very far in front of Aurel. As we were expecting this to happen for Mysterious Monkey's Wack. Finding himself at first place. And Wack is looking to take another 5 points here. And here he goes. Another 5 points for Maimo Wack. Aurel again at second, only with 3 points. But now it is they are getting tied up with 11 points. And Skillet at third with 6 points. And it is Loss at fourth with 5 points. And of course, first and second of the matches will go through into the next rounds. This is the quarterfinal. And there were 3 other quarterfinals playing as well. It is actually Aurel who dropped down to last place in the first transition. But as I was saying, Scotsman is streaming match number 3. There's a multi-Twitch link for both of our streams somewhere in the chat. You can check out both matches. Mr. Monkey's Wack though looking to take another 5 points. Skillet is in a fight with Loss. Dakaspi Loss trying to get to that second place to collect 3 points. Not with the best approach here, but he will overtake Skillet. Oh, a lot of mistakes in that part. Where is Aurel? He made a huge mistake dropping down. Wag at first, Lost at second, and Skillet at third, and Aurel at fourth, as Wag is taking another first place. And Aurel only collecting 1 point in this round. And that is great news for Mr. Smokey's Wag here. He's building his lead over Aurel at the moment. 4 points ahead right now as we are going through to the next map, which is Nations Cup 3 Loco B, made by Loca Buddha. Let's get it in here. The records for the TMX is a 59.59, and it is made in 2007 as well. Let's take a look at the warm-up. Of course, some of you might know all these maps, but some of you might not know these maps. Me personally, I didn't know these maps very well. I heard of them, but I never really played them, as I am only playing this game for 5 years now. I started in 2012, and in 2013, somewhere around that, I think late in 2012, I started to play this game. So that was 5 years later than in the year that this map was built. Also is TVH. I hate to pronounce that name, so I'm just gonna say Los. In the end, you can do this ramp bug trick to like lift your car up in the air, and so might have a chance to land earlier to get more speed. It might save you a few hundreds, which can be very handy in the ending. So here we go, the first round on the second map. Wag is at first at the moment with 16 points. You can see it on the left here as well. It is Aurel at second with 12, Skillet and both Los are at third and fourth with 8, and Aurel making the first mistake of the map and of the round as well. Let's see, he is dropping down to fourth place. In the top though, it is pretty close between Los, Skillet and Wag. Wag is at first place as expected. Los getting more speed than Skillet over this turn, overtaking him maybe in this turn, coming up to the jump. Oh, they're equal. This is a very close round between these two players. Wag, I'm sure he can take first place. Oh, Los dropping down a little bit, head release a lot, so Skillet can actually overtake him and go up to second place. Wag will take first place and collect another 5 points. Skillet at second, Los at third, and Aurel at fourth. And this is great news for Wag once again, as of course Aurel is the closest to him, but now Skillet is getting closer to the second place, which is Aurel. And of course Los is getting closer to him as well, as Aurel is finishing at fourth 2 rounds in a row now. Not good for Aurel. Wag is walking away with the lead at the moment. And look at him. Another great start for Mysterious Monkey's Wag, as he's looking to take another first place. Skeleto not with the best start into the round. Aurel doesn't seem to be trained on this map as much as the previous one. Skillet might be able to overtake him. No, had to release there a little bit. He might get more speed over this turn here. Yeah. Both have the same amount of speed. So Aurel stays at third. Skillet with a great turn, overtaking Aurel in this turn. Oh, Los dropping down. Wag save at first once again. Skillet with a very inside line, not getting as much speed as Aurel is, which means Aurel will stay at second. Oh, Skillet with an earlier landing, but it's not gonna be enough, as Aurel will take second place and get 3 points, and Skillet will only get 2, and Los only get 1. And Wag once again 5 points, and yes, the point limit is 40 points. And if a player goes up to 40 points, he will get into finalist modes, which means he will have to win 1 more round to secure his victory. So that's kind of feels like the pressure for some kind of players. Not for everyone. Mostly it will bring a lot of pressure with it as Skillet is losing it in this round and making a huge crash. Look at Wack. He's already so far in front of all the other players. Mysterious Monkey's Wack from the Netherlands is showing what he's made of. And he is at first place. Losses at second. Aurel at third. Wack looking to take another 5 points here. And Los stays ahead of Aurel, which means Wack will walk away from him again. But Los actually going to overtake Skillet here. As Skillet, just able to finish. So he will, they will be at the same amount of points, but they are getting closer to Aurel though. So Aurel has to watch out for Skillet and Losso, as they are only 4 points behind him. Wack is walking away with the first place at the moment. Almost an early mistake from Skillet. Very tight start, of course. So you have to get the perfect line to get the perfect start. And Wack has gotten that perfect start a few times already. But now Los is actually in a fight with him. Aurel dropping down, not with the best part. And this is also the last round of the map, so if Wack gets another first place, this will be a perfect map for Mysterious Monkey's Wack. Los not with the best exit. Skillet is coming closer with more speed. Overtaking Los for that second place. Coming up to the ending. Wack dropping down. Wack might get overtaken. Wack might get overtaken by these two players. But no, it won't happen. As Skillet will stay ahead of Los as well. Wack with a very early landing. A little bit lucky. Skillet was almost there to overtake him. But it is still Wack to stay at first. And he is going up to 36 points. 4 points behind finalist mode status. And it is now Skillet, who is only 2 points behind Aurel. This match is getting closer and closer. Let's take a look at the next map, which is Isel Bezer. Here we go. It made in 2008, made by Matto. And the record on TMX is a 58.87. After this match is over, of course, we will switch into the brackets again. And then we will see what the other matches have done. I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream so far. I know I am enjoying this matchup a lot so far, actually. Of course, it is Wack outstanding. He is playing extremely good, but the fight for second place is still on. And as there's only a 3-point difference between 3 players, that's not a lot. That's a very close pack of players. So I think this map, we will see the winner here for sure, I think. Of course. And okay, who will be your favorite if there are multiple Mimos in the final? I'm not sure, dude. I don't really have a favorite Mimo player. Even though I am a Mimo, I'm not really having a favorite Mimo player at all. I just want to enjoy the matchup and see who will win. And hoping for a close final, of course. Wack going up to first place as expected. He is on his way to go into finalist mode status. Los is coming closer with tons of speed though. Might be able to overtake Wacker. No, won't be able to. Skillet's going up to second now. This is a very weird turn. You can lose your speed very easily in that uphill turn. Aurel is close by. Oh, not close by anymore. Made a mistake. But Losso and Skillet are close by Wack though. Wack still driving a little bit faster than the other players. Skillet with a great turn. He is driving away from Losso as well. Might be able to come closer to Wag, as he will have more speed, but not with the best landing. Loss will be able to overtake Skillet in the ending as well. Wag will go up to finalist mode. Who will take second place though? It will be Skillet with a better ending. And Loss will stay at third. As Wag will go up into finalist mode. Right now on this map. On the third map. 40 points for Mimo Wag as he's finalist. Arel and Skillet now both tied at 20 points. Loss is close by as well. This will be a very close fight for second place. I'm pretty sure Wag will take first place here. But of course, let's see what this next round will bring us. Wag is going up to first place though. Wag is about to go into the first semi-final. Arel dropping down. Loss dropping down as well. Skillet now is the only one who can deny Wag the win in this first quarterfinal. Quarterfinal number 1. And he is trying his best, but Wag is just so fast. He is not giving any ground to Skillet whatsoever. Arel is very close to Skillet as well. No, not anymore. Made a mistake. Wag is about to take first place. Let's take him over the finish line as he is approaching the ending. Mysterious Monkey's Wag. Will he be the first one to go into the semi-finals of quarterfinal match number 1? And it is going to be Mysterious Monkey's Wag who will do so. GG, and Wag will go up into the semi-finals. But now we still have the second place left as well. Skillet is in front of Arel at the moment with 1 point. Loss is just behind Arel with 3 points. This is a very close match so far between these 3 players. This is going to be a spectacular race for second place. Skillet not with the best start at all. Not having the grip on that first uphill. This is between Arel and Loss in this round. Loss taking the lead. Arel dropping down. Skillet is able to overtake Arel as well. Loss now at first place. Arel driving at third. He's getting a little bit closer to Skillet though. Little bit more speed over the stretch, but then dropping down again. Skillet with a great exit. He is collecting a ton of speed. Arel dropping down again in this part. Not his favorite part at all. Loss is still the one who is at first place. Skillet with a different approach than the other players. Arel is coming back with great speed to Skillet. He is going up to second. Loss still at first though. Skillet or Arel, who will take second? Skillet might be able to come back with more speed over the last stretch, but no, losing his grip in the last downhill. And it is Arel who will stay at second. Losso will stay at first, collecting 5 points, which makes it even closer. 1 point between 3 players. 25 for Arel, 25 for Skillet, and 25 for Loss. Insanely close race for second place. Skillet once again with a different approach than all the other players. But they all have the same start. This is a very close spec. Arel is the one who is having the worst start. Oh. Coming back though with more speed. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a close round. Loss, Skillet and Arel fighting for that first place in this round. Loss dropping down a little bit now. Not with the best line, dropping down a lot. Now it is between Arel and Skillet. Arel isn't having the best part here. Oh, but now he will get more speed than Skillet as he had to release. Arel is taking over the lead now as well. Skillet with a more inside approach here. Who will go up to first place? It is still Arel who is driving at first place at the moment. Skillet might be able to get back with more speed. Yes, he will. And he will take over first place and collect 5 points. And he will go up to 30 points. Such a close quarterfinal here, ladies and gentlemen. Such a close quarterfinal. As Wag is already into the semi-final as our winner of the first quarterfinal. We still have a match on for second place, and it is a close one. As we will go into map number 4 as we take it back to the ESWC map made by Curse. It is called Keygrass, made in 2007, and the record on the TMX is a 58.77. A very close quarterfinal here. A very close quarterfinal. great performance from all these 3 players. And of course Wack as well, who was outstanding. Who is the deserved winner of the quarterfinal. Is anyone aware of the other matches? Of match number 3, which is streamed by Scotsman. What's the score there? And just say it in the chat. Pretty curious who will be playing in the semifinals. As we are ending this warm-up right here. It is at the moment Skillet who is going up in the lead on 2nd place with 2 points ahead of RL and 4 points ahead of Los. Here we go. The 4th map. Or the 4th map we play on. It is of course the same map as the 1st map. Los not with the best start. Dropping down in the start already. I don't think this is his favorite map. RL though has been playing great on this map. He was battling with Wack on this one as Skillet makes the first mistake of the round. And RL is going up to 1st place. Los is keeping strong at 2nd. Oh, RL making a clip. RL clipping the wall on the left side. Oh, Los clipping the pole! And now it is a fight between Skillet and RL as Los is out of this round completely. And this is a way different round than I expected it to be. As Skillet is getting more speed than RL over this jump here. Who will take 1st place? Who will take these important 5 points? Skillet needs 2 more round wins to get to the finals mode, but makes a mistake in the ending. As he risked it too much and instead it will be RL who will get the 5 points. Insane close ending here of this round, as Los is not getting any points. And this is not good news for him, as he is now 7 points behind the other 2 players, who are both at 33 points. RL and Skillet fighting for that 2nd place. Who can control his nerves? Where is RL? RL is at 2nd. Losso already dropping down. RL getting way more speed than Skillet over this part. Now it is Skillet again with more speed. These players are driving so fast. RL now with a slight lead over Skillet. Skillet now coming back with more speed over the grass part. This is so insanely close, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, RL with a transition slowdown there. Both going for the same approach. Skillet though losing a little bit of speed. It is RL now at 1st place. Will he go up to 38 points? And it looks like he will. As he will take 1st place. And Skillet will take 2nd. We might see 2 finalists here for 2nd place. RL will go up to 38 points. And Skillet will go up to 36. Skillet needs to get to 1st place in this round. He needs to finish at 1st if he wants to get to finalist mode. And RL will be finalist mode after this round for sure. As last place will now give you 2 points. And he only needs 2 points to get up into finalist mode. But it is Skillet who will go up to 1st place. Lost already, dropping down in the start again. Skillet versus RL. Very strong players fighting against each other for a spot into the semifinals. Skillet had to release there. Not a good line from Skillet. It is RL who is going up in the lead. Skillet making a huge mistake. And he is even retiring the round. And RL will go up to finalist mode. And Skillet will not. And Skillet will have to take 1st next round if he wants to deny RL the spot into the semifinal. Of course, we have Loss still as well. But this map has been all about RL and Skillet. Loss not even able to finish as he does not have enough time. Oh, just not enough. And RL now is finalist. This round right now is all about RL. All about RL. The Frenchman. Who will deny him the spot into the semifinals. Aurel is having the best start. Skillet right now. Oh! TVH is going up to first. Is TVH going to deny Aurel the win here? Look at him go. He's going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Aurel with a slight bump there. Oh, Skillet with more speed over the grass part once again. Coming closer to Aurel. Oh, Aurel somehow with more speed in the exit. Overtaking Aurel now as well. This is a very close round, ladies and gentlemen. Skillet about to deny Aurel a spot into the semi-final and going up to finalist mode status as well. Aurel now coming back with more speed. This is insanely close. Who will have the better ending? It will be Aurel. Skillet might be able to overtake him, but no. Aurel will go up into the semi-final with an amazingly close last round. GG. Wow. Wow. Wow.